Yep, see, he just struck her. I didn't like that. I did not like that. Got them both. Yes, sir. He hasn't tried eating anybody yet, which is good. Honestly, I think they're too big for him. What's going on today, everybody? We're back in the fish room. Yes, I don't have a shirt on. That's fine, but it's time to move our betta fish female into the tank with the male. She's fed up. I saw her little breeding tube was kind of poking out, so he didn't build a bubble nest or anything yet, but sometimes they build it together as a unit, if you will. He's still super interested. I just fed them some Vibra Bites. Let me tell you, they work extremely well. Look at that, man. I'm telling you, there's could be some good colors here. But yeah, we got to get her out. I did put a piece of styrofoam in there, so hopefully they could build the bubble nest around that and it wouldn't get messed up by the bubbles in the back from the filter. But yeah, let's go ahead and get her put in here and just see what happens. Let's go ahead and slide this lid back. Okay. He's interested in that styrofoam I put in there, but let's just see what happens. It's time. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see how this goes. In you go, girl. Woo! First edition. She's kind of just going and checking it out. Ooh, see, he's trying to court her. You have no bubble nest, man. You're supposed to show her your bubble nest. I'm pretty sure that's part of the courting. Look, see, no aggression. Zero aggression. Please focus. Look at the glare. Look at me. All right. So we got him in. The male's just kind of, doing a little dancey dance, and she's chasing him down. Look, he's courting her. Sometimes they build the bubble nest together. This bond might be pretty tight. She is very interested in him for the most part. He ran off to the back. Big scaredy cat. Look, she might be trying to get some food. Looks like it. So yeah, hopefully he comes back out here. Ooh, he's just kind of hanging out there, and here we are. No aggression, he's just courting her. Look, dude, the colors on him are insane. Hey, this might go really well. Again, no bubble nest, but hey, so far so good. She's just eating some food. This might, hopefully everything turns out good. They're just going to keep courting each other, and we'll see what it looks like tomorrow. Hopefully they built a bubble nest together, and hopefully there's some eggs in it. But I mean, with those signs, I've never had an encounter with betta fish that well. No aggression. The male didn't try and attack her or anything. Just cool, calm, and collected. He tried to show off a little bit, you know. I mean, yeah. He's still doing his thing. Hopefully he does what he needs to do and starts building a bubble nest. He's doing everything he needs to be doing correctly right now. No aggression whatsoever. That color combo might be really cool too. Look, she's chasing him down. Hey. We're looking up. We're looking up. We'll go ahead and shut the lid up. Make sure we keep the temp in there. And yeah, we'll check back up on them tomorrow. Everything seems to be doing good. All right, it's been about 2 days since the last time I was in here, and got some bad news. So, This light has not turned on yet, but our female is no longer in here. He did make a bubble nest. If it would focus on it, it did make a bubble nest right there on that styrofoam I put in there, right? But I feel as though he didn't do it correctly. So I took the female out yesterday to give him a little like split up real quick and then put her back in there. So she's currently in with the angelfish right now. If she would come down from that black bar, well, there's her little head. So yeah, she's still looking plump. Not as plump as I'd like her to be. But she's still plump. You can see that bulging belly. We're going to reintroduce her just right in. We're not going to split it up. We're just going to reintroduce her right away, right now. And just hopefully they do their deed. Because he's got a bubble nest made this time. Where you at, girl? I just saw you. There you are. Got her in the net. Let's go at her. She's in the net. Let's put her right on in. All right. Put her back in. Hopefully they do what they need to do. He's showing off to her currently. Look at that glare. Isn't that cool? Isn't that super cool glare? So yeah, we put her back in. Hopefully he does what he needs to do. He's got the bubble nest all made, so maybe he'll end up showing her the bubble nest. So everything's good to go. And yeah, another interesting thing as well, with all this going on, I ended up selling my angelfish that I had. I had these breeders. I was trying to breed them for a little while. I think I tried to breed them a month or two early before she was actually ready, because I sold them to some office ladies at work because they got the fish, they got the whole fish deal going on in there. So they had fish there, and the pair paired off in there and ended up having eggs. So I currently have the eggs sitting in this little guy right here. So it looks as though about half of them, probably about half, have the fungus. I have a little aerator going in there. We're going to end up doing another water change to keep the water nice and clear. But I put it in something small like that so I'm able to better keep the tank clean. The container clean. I can just do a quick water change, quick scoop out, add some clean water in, good to go. But that fungus, so now that's probably not fungus. Those are just the eggs that the male wasn't able to get fertilized. It was their first time having a clutch, if you will. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if those develop or not. Considering that's a brand new male, brand new female, never done it before, so we'll see if they do any good. But yeah, that's the new news. Hopefully, here tonight, we'll see some eggs in that bubble nest, and we'll go from there. If not, we'll have to wait about 2 weeks, probably, to get her all fed back up. I do have the other beta fish that are just not quite old enough yet. Like that female there is just not quite old enough yet. The other blue, there she is. Also, just not big enough yet. So, possibly, we'll have to wait 2 weeks, pull her out, get her all fed back up, get her ready to go, pull that male out of there. Actually, we'll probably just keep that male in there, right? And we'll try reintroducing them in about a week or two, probably a week, and see if they do it again. The key is to not give up if it doesn't happen. Just keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. They have never done this before, so they don't know what they're doing yet. Instincts aren't just quite there yet. They're just not quite right. So you just give them, they need some practice. Just give them some practice, and we'll just see what happens. I did see a comment to put them in a smaller tub. I did think about that. What I actually thought about doing was a 5-gallon bucket. Just obviously don't fill it up enough. So if this doesn't work, that's what we'll end up doing. We'll do like, or I'll find like a Tupperware that's shallow. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to try and get this to work just because there's nothing in that tank. I didn't have anything in that tank anyway, so like I might as well. Man, the lights just turned on in here. Look at them rainbows. Are they sunset rainbows or sunburst rainbow? Look at them. They're so colored up in the mornings or like when the light turns on. It's incredible. But yeah, there's two different types. The orange ones, and then I believe those ones are some type of blue, but they don't really have a lot of blue, you know? Really weird. So yeah, everybody's still doing good here. We have a whole bunch of babies in this guppy tank, man. These guppies are going nuts. These koi guppies, tuxedo kois, there's so many babies back in there. I mean, there's probably 15 babies in here. They're all over the place. And then this tank is just getting overrun by hair algae. But hair algae is not a problem because it gives the baby somewhere to hide, right? It gives something the babies can pick at it, eat it a little bit. And then every time in this one, our Moscow or Mosaic, I think it's Moscow blue. Every time I look in here, there's literally only one. Just one baby in there. So yeah, I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, angels are doing good. There's my other female. She just needs to get a little bit bigger. She needs a little more size to her. She's not quite ready yet, but those angels are starting to get big. I guess one might have just KO'd on me because I only have 4. And then I bought 5, so one must have just not made it, and I never noticed. I mean, there's a whole bunch of snails in there, so the snails might have just devoured it in a night. But yeah, they're starting to get some size. They've probably doubled in size since I've had them. Hopefully I have 2 separate pairs here. That would be very lucky, so I doubt it, but I'm hoping. But yeah, also, last thing before we check on them tonight. In the Congo Tetra tank that I'm trying to breed, I was looking at my mop yesterday, and it did look like there was literally 2 eggs in there, and it didn't look like snail eggs. They're just hiding out in the back. But it didn't look like snail eggs, but like they weren't perfectly circled. It was kind of like flattened a little bit. Is that how Congo Tetra eggs are? I figured they would be like perfect circles, you know? What up, Sabrum? What up, buddy? Look at these guys. Look at that fire, Sabrum. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like, I'm supposed to have a pair of fire Severums in here. What happened to my other one? Like, there's no way it just is gone. There's no way it got devoured, and I never see it. It's either sitting on some eggs and has been for a while, or it got KO'd. Like, really? Like, why are you guys KOing each other? There's no way, right? Like, I could have swore I saw 4 of them in here yesterday. I literally have no idea. Why are you guys trying to kill each other? Really? The other one better be in there is all I'm saying. I've seen no body, I've seen no floating, I've seen no nothing. There's no way it just disappeared just like that. There's no way, right? Same thing goes with the angelfish over there. Like, there's no way, just gone. That's not how that works. But yeah, we'll check on it tonight. Hopefully there's some eggs in that bubble nest. If not, we'll just do a complete reset. We'll just take them both out of there. We'll reset. We'll get a nice Tupperware that's nice and shallow, and or a 5-gallon bucket. We just won't fill it up all the way. And see what we can do, right? Well, hopefully good news tonight. It's been about 5-6 hours since the beta fish have been in here. Let's see if anything has happened. If nothing's happened, it's probably time to separate them and give them another week or 2. Try again. So let's move this guy back here for us. So we have a bubble nest, a pretty good size one, honestly. Good for him, but no eggs in the bubble nest. And I assume our female is just hiding from him. He's probably just being a bully as of right now. So, I guess it's time to get them separated, and we'll try again in about a week or so. See if we can't get it to happen. Disappointments happen. Sometimes it doesn't work out. Gotta move on. But, I think since that disappointment, let's see if this will work for us. Those Oscars, that tank's a little cloudy. Just did a water change on it yesterday. Those Oscars, I think, are big enough to go in here. And I think it's time to put him in here when it's dark. So hopefully he doesn't get too excited when I put him in. Also him, his belly's gotten pretty big, so I think he should be good for now. But we're going to be adding some caves and stuff in there just to kind of protect them and let everybody get used to everybody. At some point, we'll probably be moving the Jack Dempsey in there as well once she gets some more size on her. The other Jack Dempsey, still doing good, but literally doesn't have a tail. The odds of that coming back, probably super slim. But we'll see, right? But yeah, let's go ahead and let's throw some caves in our 300-gallon, some spots for our Oscars to hide from everybody else, and get them moved in here. So, let's see what happens. All right, so really the only cave type stuff I have is this fake cave here, and then I have a decent sized terracotta pot cave that I made. So everybody, all of them will be able to fit in here. It kind of just depends where they go, you know? And again, it's probably best bet to do it in the dark. So, our big boy isn't targeting them immediately. Terracotta pot in. Fell right to the side. Reach. Nothing too stellar, but it's just for protection. It doesn't need to look good. It's just for protection until they get some size, and obviously you get accustomed. Everybody gets used to each other. It's just temporary. So, let's go ahead and get these Oscars caught out and put them in here and just hope everything's going to be all right. They should be big enough size. They should be fine. Hopefully. Let's see how hard it's going to be to catch these guys. What up, boys? See, the thing I'm going to feed them? What are the odds I get all three in one? Imagine. I got one. Shoot! All right. Let's see what happens when we put them in. First guy going in. Hopefully, everything does all right. Let's go. All right, he's in. The Oscar's kind of just shying away. See, like, he's good sized. He's good sized. All right, let's go catch some more. Sturgeon, definitely not worried about the sturgeon. All right. Two more. Lego. Got them both. Yes, sir. Beautiful. Little 2-for-1, baby. That's quick and easy. This guy's still just hanging out here. Okay. These two going in. All right, you guys group back up, will you? He isn't really doing anything. Again, I think it helps that it's dark. They're just hanging out over here. Honestly, I don't think his mouth is big enough. I don't think his mouth is going to be big enough to eat them. They are good sized. Like they're probably 6 inches. They're probably 6 inches, maybe 7. I would say probably closer to 6, but they're thick boys. They are thick. There's some thickness to them. All right, he's moving over. Let's just make sure everybody's going to be all right here. He's a little interested. I don't love that he's so interested in him. Okay. Maybe he knows that they're his kind. Imagine that crew just rolling. He's kind of shaking. What was that shake? That was rather weird. Yeah, I don't know this move here. No aggression as of right now. I think we're going to be all right. Very interesting. Maybe he's just going to take him under his wing. Keep everybody safe, huh? See his tail shaking? What is that? See that? What does that even mean? It's about time we get some more fish in here, though. Goodness. He's still kind of shaking weird. Huh. But yeah, that went way smoother than I thought it was going to. We'll just see. Hopefully you don't try and eat them, buddy. I don't think your mouth will open big enough for them, but I don't know. I don't think your belly will handle it. He's pretty slender. I don't know. But yeah, Oscars are moved in. That was way too easy. Jack Dempsey is nowhere to be found, just hiding in there. Does not surprise me whatsoever. Usually hides behind that middle rock there. So yeah, that move went rather well. Probably the lights off definitely helped. That was a good call. But the female, she's to the front. Where's our male? The male's kind of just hanging out in the back. Female's in the front. I don't know. We might have to give her a little bit. We were gonna. Let's see. What does her belly look like? Yep, see, he just struck her. I didn't like that. I did not like that. He's just chasing her at this point. Let's go ahead and get her caught out. Let's get her moved in with the angelfish, and we'll just give it a week. Give it a week or two. Get her all fattened back up, and try again, probably in a tub, like one of you suggested. I can't remember the name. I know that was a thing. That's what I did the last time I tried. I just figured this is open, I might as well try it. But obviously, didn't quite work, so yeah. We'll go ahead and get the female out, get her put in with the angels. Give it a week or two. There you are. Come on out. We're gonna get you out of here. Yep. Get her out and get her moved. Quick move. She's still pretty fat. I don't think she got any eggs out of her, but she's much bigger than the other one. Where's the other one at? I don't know. She usually... Oh, there she is. She's much bigger than... Oh. She's much bigger than that one there. So, we're going to give her another go. We'll try and get everybody fattened up. The nice part is, I just don't think that male is, he doesn't really know what he's doing. He's still trying to figure that all out. So yeah, Oscar's moved, still rolling like a squad, baby. There is a possibility I try to catch this Jack Dempsey out and get her in there as well. Because she'll actually go straight to the caves and hide, so there's not too much to worry there. But this other Jack Dempsey, we'll see if he's still there. No, he moved on me. He's in here, but usually he hides back in that corner. I don't know where he ran off to. Yeah, he ran off on me. But yeah, he's literally just missing a tail. So yeah, Oscars are moved. We now have a Oscar squad in the 300-gallon tank. About time. They look to be doing fine. As long as they stay in a group, they should be good. They've ventured all the way to the middle here. And he's fine. He's not trying to... That was a little mouth thing there. What was that, buddy? Calm down a little bit. Let's all be nice, shall we? But yeah, my only concern at this point is I don't know how our tiger shovelnose is going to react to him. As long as they pretty much stay away from him, should be all right. All right. It's later in the day. Light has kicked on, and everybody's doing all right. Still a little aggression, still a little territory type aggression. Nothing too bad, but yeah, they're all three still doing good. He hasn't tried eating anybody yet, which is good. Honestly, I think they're too big for him. But yeah, everybody is doing good, doing good. I love to see this because this 300-gallon tank has had 3 fish in it forever. So, I'm glad to see some actual fish in here. Finally, we're adding some fish. Now, adding the Jack Dempsey at some point would be nice. Get it grown up real quick like. But yeah. Everybody's doing A-okay. Everybody doing A-okay. So yeah. If you guys enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, turn on those bell notifications, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.